Hello, welcome to TTV News on TayNinhTV Radio and Television Station. Ladies and gentlemen, in the afternoon of January 26, Mr. Phạm Hùng Thái, Permanent Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, heads of the Provincial National Assembly delegation, visited and presented gifts to a number of armed force units stationed in Ho Chi Minh City on the occasion of Lunar New Year's of 2024.
He visited gay gifts and wished New Year to officers and soldiers of the Standing Agency of the Southern Border Command, Air Defense Division Re-67 and Departmental under General Departmental Ministry of Defense. Talking at the units, Mr. Phạm Hùng Thái said that in 2023, although there are still many difficulties and challenges, with great efforts and political determination, the party committee, the government and people of TayNinhTV have achieved many outstanding results in all fields. It's thanks to the important contribution of military units and armed forces in the area. He's also sent his thanks for the attention, leadership, direction, assistance and facilitation of the units in military and defense work in the province over the years. On the occasion of the Lunar New Year of 2024, Mr. Phạm Hùng Thái sent greetings, encouragement and New Year wishes to the officers and soldiers of the units of a happy and prosperous New Year and excellent completion of their assignments. Also on the same day, Mr. Phạm Hùng Thái and Standing Committee of Trang Bang Thao visited and gave gifts to policy families and one-year-old citizens in the locality. At each place, Mr. Phạm Hùng Thái joyfully visited the elderly people, gave them congratulatory cards. The Provincial Party Committee, People's Council, People's Committee, Vietnam Fatherland Committee of the province for elderly people and policy families, wishing families a joyful, warm and happy New Year of 2024.
In the morning of January 27, Mr. Võ Đức Trong, member of the Provincial Party Standing Committee, standing vice chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, attended and gave a speech at a ceremony summarizing Buddhist work in 2023 and implementing programs of Buddhist activities in 2024 of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha in Tây Ninh Province.
In 2023, the Executive Board of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha of TayNinhTV Province has led and directed the Executive Board of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha in districts, towns and cities, along with monasteries, monks, nuns and Buddhists, to carry out Buddhist activities well and successfully organize important Buddhist holidays according to prescribed rituals. Promoting the moral values of religion in 2023, monks, nuns and Buddhists in the province actually participated in social charity work, helping the disadvantaged, supporting the poor, building charitable houses and charitable kitchens, organizing free medical examinations and medicine for the poor with a total amount of nearly 34 billion Vietnam dong. Speaking at the ceremony, Standing Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee Võ Đức Trong acknowledged and praised the practical contributions of all monks, nuns and Buddhists of the province to the development of the province. At the same time, he believes that the Provincial Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, along with all monks, nuns and Buddhists, will continue to join hands to contribute to building the province to further develop in the coming time. On this occasion, the People's Committee of TayNinhTV Province awarded a certificate of merit to the Executive Board of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha of TayNinhTV Province for the outstanding achievements in guiding dignitaries, positions, followers, and living a good life. Beautiful religion will comply with the state's laws on religious activities in 2023. VTV Go application is a national digital television platform with smart devices installed with VTV Go. People can easily watch on 7 essential national TV channels and local TV channels across the country, including TayNinhTV channel or TTV11. Recently, at a working session with TayNinhTV Radio and Television Station, Mr. Phạm Anh Chiến, Deputy Director of the Center for Digital Content Production and Development of VTV Digital under Vietnam Television, said that 10 years ago, VTV Digital launched VTV Go, a free internet TV viewing application on App Store. To date, VTV Go has become a national digital television platform and currently has about 22 million users of this application. As for TTV11, this is the second year TTV11 channel has been present on the national digital television platform VTV Go. This is also one of the efforts of the digital television station in digital transformation and building a professional and modern press agency. The inclusion of essential national and local television channels on the national digital television platform VTV Go has contributed to the spread of political television programs of radio and television stations to domestic and foreign audience, promoting the role of key press agencies, contributing to widely promoting the cultural values of the country and people of Vietnam to on domestic people and international friends. On the morning of January 27, the Association for the Protection of People with Disabilities and Protection of Children's Rights of the Ninh Province visited with the New Year and gave gifts to subjects of interest and care of the association. More than 460 gifts with a total value of nearly 245 million Vietnam dong were given to people with disabilities, orphans, children with special circumstances, and lonely elderly people in some localities such as Thanh Bình and Thanh Bắc communes belong to Tân Biên district, Suối Dây commune, Tân Châu district, thereby to create conditions for families to enjoy spring and celebrate death, not leaving anyone behind. Funding for gift giving comes from the Provincial Association for the Protection of People with Disabilities and Protection of Children's Rights, with mobilized sponsors to support. On the occasion of the Lunar New Year of 2024, on the afternoon of January 26, the Technical Department under the Provincial Military Command coordinated with the People's Committee of Cha La Commune Dum Châu District to organize a visit program giving gifts to policy families and victims of Agent Orange dousing in the district. In the program, there were 80 gifts, each including dead food and some household necessities. Each worth 500,000 Vietnam dong was given, helping families have the conditions to enjoy spring and welcome death. Cha La Commune is the stationing area of KS Freight Warehouse under the Technical Department Provincial Military Command. Funding for this gift giving comes from units that mobilize sponsors and donors to contribute and support. On January 23rd, Emulation Block 1, consisting of 10 provincial mass association organizations, held the conference to summarize the implementation of the emulation content in 2023, launch and sign the emulation content in 2024, attended by Ms. Nguyễn Thị Thu Cúc, Deputy Head of the Provincial Party Committee's Propaganda and Training Department. In 2023, 6 out of 6 member units in the block always receive timely attention and direction from the Provincial Party Committee and Provincial Bills Committee in carrying out the professional tasks of each unit. At the same time, they fully implemented emulation movements launched by the Provincial Bills Committee and Ministry and branches. Particularly, emulation and commendation work always receive timely support and guidance from the Provincial Emulation and Commendation Committee. Member units in the block actively organize and participate in emulation movements. Notably, they organize activities and launch a special emulation to commemorate the 75th anniversary of President Ho Chi Minh's call for patriotic emulation, June 11, 1948, June 11, 2023. They completed the targets in the peak period, called 75 days to finish line, making merit for alcohol. Emulation Block 1 agreed to submit to the Provincial Bills Committee to present the emulation flag to the Red Cross Association and give a certificate of merit to the Provincial Eastern Medicine Association, Provincial Cooperative Alliance. The block's leader was awarded the Union of Scientific and Technical Association. They also launched the emulation movement in 2024. At the same time, 6 out of 6 member units in the block signed an emulation contract in 2024. Pilostomata belongs to the insect family and is a giant water bug. According to Oriental medicine, Pilostomata has many effects on human health and is a rare specialty because its essence is very delicious. Because the natural environment is increasingly polluted, below stomatic is rapidly disappearing. Therefore, as farming brings economic efficiency to farming households, Mr. Nguyễn Hữu Đức in Trung Thuận Commune, Trong Tây Ninh Province has started farming below stomatic for more than 2 years now. His farm is built in a closed cycle direction. Currently, in order to have food for below stomatic, he raises rock parents in a dark lake to stimulate natural reproduction, causing rock eggs to hatch into tadpoles. If there are excess tadpoles, they will continue to be raised into seed-rods and ethel rods for commercial sales. Exploded rods are used as food for snakes. After eating the tadpole carcasses, they will be used to raise more jellyfish. Wastewater from the model is sprayed to irrigate the orchids. Currently, he maintains a farming model with about 600 parent egg plants. Each means nearly 200 commercial below tomatoes are exported to the market, earning a profit of 20 to 30 million per month. Mr. Nguyễn Hữu Đức close model of rising below tomatic, if deployed in a directional manner, in the direction of linking and building brands and production along the value chain, will contribute to the development of a stable cooperative model of rising below tomatic, is sustainable and contributes to taking advantage of eager labor, solving labor problems, increasing income and economic and social development for farmers inside and outside the area in the coming time.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time when everyone wants together with their families and reunite after years of labor, study, and work. As the 5th Infantry Division, young soldiers still perform their duties for days and nights, ready to fight. They have contributed to creating a peaceful and joyful rings for people around the country.
Every year during the Lunar New Year, most officers and soldiers in the 5th Infantry Division are on duty at the unit. The spring of 2024, for non-commissioned officers and soldiers enlisted in 2023, this is the first time they celebrated at the unit. Party committees and commanders organize many activities for young soldiers to enjoy spring and celebrate that in the unit with a happy and warm atmosphere, helping young soldiers is their nostalgia for family, relatives, and friends. Welcoming Tết here is process and happy. I'm sad because I can't be close to family, friends, and relatives. I'm happy because I have a new experience and celebrated with my new friends. Right from the time that the holiday was planned, leaders and commanders of agencies and units under Division 5 focus on educating and thoroughly grasping that regime's standards and direct tasks. Be ready to fight during that so that the soldiers can grasp it firmly. Accordingly, along with the task of being ready to strictly guard and practice planned situations, the forces and departments also jointly undertake specific work contents to aim for joy and safety and economical during that. These are tasks such as cleaning the units, taking care of flower gardens or ornamental plants, decorating rooms for that. It can be said that one of the unforgettable memories of the soldiers is the atmosphere. The entire unit gathered together, telling each other sad and happy stories in life. In addition, to boost the spirit of young soldiers, the Military Service Council of the Side Provinces also visited, encouraged morale, gave gifts, and wished the soldiers a happy new year. I feel very happy and honored to receive a gift from the Command Board. I promise to complete my task well, study well, and work well to not disappoint the Command Board. I feel very happy as being cared for by the provincial authorities. I promise to complete my site as well and excellently, and when I return to the province, I will complete my task well. And there are many different moods and situations of young soldiers celebrating that away from home for the first time. However, despite everything, they still strive to complete their tasks well and will certainly have a joyful and warm Tết. And there are many different moods and situations of young soldiers celebrating that away from home for the first time. However, despite everything, they still strive to complete their tasks well and will certainly have a joyful and warm Tết.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the days coming to Lunar New Year 2024 in Ho Chi Minh City, there have been many activities of interest in this beautiful days. In particular, the mother turning a landfill into this flower garden for the poor is a remarkable activity, not only carrying a profound human meaning of taking care of this for people in difficult circumstances, but also bringing many meaningful messages about environmental protection.
2 weeks before the Lunar New Year of 2024, many passers-by were surprised when a section of Levantine Street, Các Lái World to the city, turned into an ornamental flower garden filled with dead colors. While previously, in front-top display is a deserted land thousands of square meters away from a place where no one visited, it has now become a checking point for many people to take photos. Renovated into green areas and flower gardens, people will be very happy during the dead days until spring comes. This flower garden is a project of the Women's Union of Các Lái World. The 3 square meter land area was once a black spot for environmental pollution. During this year Lunar New Year, the World Women's Union invested efforts in planting more than 3,000 pots of dead ornamental flowers, creating landscape to beautify the streets, giving a world unit and selling flowers to raise funds to give dead gifts to people with difficult circumstances in the world. This stage of the Women's Union also decorates green corners, with the hope that many people will come to take photos to save the most beautiful movements. Thousands of pots of 7-color green chrysanthemums, marigolds, cockscomb, sunflowers are readily blooming, ready to welcome death. Các Lái Flower Garden, a brilliant garden in what was once a spontaneous landfill, is contributing to making spring days more bustling and warm. The Zero Vietnam Dong campaign is a motto with profound humanistic meaning, aiming to educate members of Ho Chi Minh Pioneers Organization and children in the tradition of solidarity, mutual love, goodness, protect, tolerance, promote the spirit of solidarity, sharing, love, and helping each other. As soon as everyone participated in this motto, members of Ho Chi Minh Pioneers Organization deduct a portion of their snack money to contribute to purchasing items such as school supplies, backpacks, gifts, etc. The program is organized by Ms. Nguyễn Kim Phụng, General Manager of Pao Nang A Primary Schools, Ho Chi Minh Pioneers Organization, deployed in just 1 week, assigning each team branch to decorate their own booth in many different colors, contributing funds according to each person's ability to complete the Zero Vietnam Dong canteen model. On the occasion of that, the school organized this program to create a joyful atmosphere for students. On the occasion of that, besides, we want to help children and families in difficult circumstances with small gifts. I hope this program and the school's attention will motivate children in difficult circumstances to have a better learning spirit. With the motto, helping friends in difficult times, children can help their friends by saving a part of their daily allowance, showing children empathy and care for those in need. I'm very willing and happy to donate money for breakfast to help my classmates in difficult circumstances. I hope after this program, my friends will have a happy Lunar New Year. The Zero Dong canteen model is also a physical and mental motivation to help children in difficult circumstances love going to school more, feel warm, and feel the care of their friends and teachers and parents of students. The parents and I contribute part of the budget to support this program to help children have more complete death gifts. This program also helps all the students save money and help friends in difficult times. This is an annual activity of the school with practical significance in contributing to promoting the tradition of solidarity and education compassion for students. It is done with the design to promptly encourage children in difficult circumstances to have a warmer touch from the loving arms of teachers and friends. It also makes students become more steadfast in life and study.
The audience, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.